Yo, 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 we're back.
We're
Tuesdays.
live.
We are
Tuesday.
live. Back Tuesday. Finally got Crypto Savage. We couldn't get him yesterday.
Nope.
He had some other obligations.
Yep.
So, here we are. We got him Tuesday. Tuesday, y'all.
Sir.
Tuesday. So it's been a while. So, for all the people that didn't catch up on what's anime that's coming out this season and whatnot, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. It's not a super stellar lineup, you know. But we got some favorites. We got what biggest things is One Punch Man is coming out. It's been 5 years. My Hero in this last season. Seasoning. Dang, just real black on me. Season. All right. We have the Kamen Rider one, or
Yeah.
wants to be a Kamen Rider one that's interesting. Gachakuda is still going. And I have another one that I wanted to
Chainsaw
throw
Man.
Richard. You said
The
what?
movie.
Chainsaw Man. Oh, the movie.
Yeah,
The
the movie.
movie's going to
Yeah.
come out. Eventually coming out. But
24th.
uh, another one I want to check out that nobody's talking about. Random for episode one. Digimon Beat Breaker.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was gonna ask you about that. Like, have you heard it? Because I've seen like only maybe like 2 TikToks on it. That's it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
is it good? Like the only 2 that I've seen, they were saying it was good. So
Yeah, I said that, and I'm going to leave the cap off with a Splinter Cell. Death Watch just came out as well today. I'm already on.
I
I
gotta
think it's
watch that.
7. Yeah, 8. No, 8 episodes. I'm already on the 7th.
Oh
I
my
have no
god,
way.
you was
Yeah,
binge watching this.
yeah. I literally have it up, and I am in the middle of 7th right now. So shoot, yes sir. Magic is back, yes sir. Showing love about the anime, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. So wait, so where do you want to start? That's the biggest question. I'm gonna tell you right now. We can start My Hero. I know we were talking about it earlier. I hate to have you regurgitate it, but I haven't watched it because my I've been checked out of My Hero, the anime, in a pretty decent time, and that's one of my like favorites when I was calling that up. So it hurts my soul to do that. But you're saying that they've gone back to make the animation decent,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah. Like the 2 episodes that we've got, we're only 2 episodes into this final season, about to be
Mhm.
3 this week. And dude, it's chef's kiss in my opinion for the animation, the story. I didn't read any of the manga, so you'd have to actually watch it and correct and be like, is this following the manga? I don't read the manga,
Okay.
you do, so you'd have to do that. But from what I'm seeing, I'm loving it. It's got me hooked. Like Sunday, y'all. For those that tuned in, y'all know, bro, I was about to cry. I ain't gonna hold you. I saw All Might being hung. I was like, yo, get my dog. And then they off my dog Stain. Mm.
That's
It was just hurting, bro.
crazy.
But they
Okay.
brought the goat back. Bakugo, bro. They brought him back. They brought him back.
So you're a Bakugo fan as well.
I think I think as far as like Deku and Bakugo goes as character development, I think Bakugo has the better character development. We already knew that Deku was gonna, be the greatest, and he was All Might's favorite. But to see him go from being an asshole to um basically understanding what it is to be a hero and keeping that value. He's still a loudmouth, renegade dude, but his value in being a hero has come forth full circle, I think, as a
Gotcha.
season.
Got you. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing though. Like this, I guess the best way to put this is, I mean, first of all, I like Bakugo in general. I just
Mhm.
think that I mean, he's a cliche s character, right?
Very much.
The bully and all that stuff and yada yada yada. Smoke crack, I beat ass, yada yada, right? So, but to me, it's like I think that like I mean, it's a typical character because, like, for example, our also one of our hosts, Hazard, he hates Bakugo because like he's a bully, he's trash. I'm like, yeah, but Bakugo is kind of like a big brother thing because at the end of the day, it's like I know it sucks, but nobody's fucking with Deku unless it's Bakugo,
Yeah.
aka
Yeah.
Kachan. So it's like, yeah, he not having none of that shit. And I mean, I get it. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's that sucks. That's BS and whatever. I hate bullies." But it's like I don't know. That's kind of how. I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like if you're gonna have a bully, you rather have one of them to like be more of a. He's more of an older brother to me. Is how I see it. Because I've had friends like that. Right? It's like you
Mhm.
think that they're really harsh on you and stuff like that. But in back door, it's like they're not letting shit. They're not letting no shit move, bro. They shit not flying with them, gang. So that's
And
like my only thing.
that's what I think makes him a good character. Like I said, seeing him go from that to not so much a bully anymore. Like he still gives Deku shit and he explains why he does that, from start to end. It's definitely like, okay, yeah, you were an asshole at the beginning, but now you just want to see me do better and you want to better yourself. And you're seeing that he's seeing Deku get handed pretty much everything. He got powers out of fucking nowhere. Um, when Bakugo worked his ass off to be where he's at, and he's realizing that how does this nerd get handed everything and I'm still where I'm at? I can't let that slide. And I think, like I said, seeing the character, he could have been evil. They invited him to be a villain. They were literally like, you
Yeah, they
have
did. They
the
did.
aspects of a villain. You should be a villain. He was like, who decided this?
Yeah, he was a real one for that. Like that was probably one of my favorite moments of him because he was just like, I'm like, yeah, bro, you a villain. You got the aggression. You got to do this, and he was just sitting there playing. I'm like, yeah, yeah, come here, boom. Right, fucked up. That's not what I'm here for. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what.
It's a real one.
Those that's a real one. That's a real one alert, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know,
Exactly.
so I think that's the biggest thing. So you're giving it your thumbs up, your Crypto Savage.
Yes,
Sandra.
approval for this season. I know a lot of people said, like the people that read the manga are saying that it kind of ends on some bullshit, but I don't want to see it, but I'm here for the action. Like right now, like I said, we're about to be 3 episodes in. All
Mhm.
Might just finished his fight with one or All for One, and bruh, it
Okay.
was gut wrenching. And All Might has no powers right now, so the man's out here
Yeah,
looking like a
yeah.
Spider-Man villain with everybody's powers in
A
text form.
Spider-Man villain is
Bro.
crazy. Yeah, I already know. I already know.
But yeah,
I mean, I heard. I mean, people telling me that it was done right, and what's
yes,
the name? So, if it's done right, it's done right. Like, I get it. Your characters and stuff like that. The characters and stuff like that. He learned it from his students as he given to his students, and students giving him back in some form or fashion. So that's what I read. So that's why I think that that's like a cool thing.
it just hurts
So
to see. You know, what I'm saying what was it? What did they call him? The Smile of Justice or some shit like that. Like to see him get washed after we done see him come through in the clutch every single time, and then him
yeah,
getting washed, and it's like, bro, help him. Get up! Like
not
somebody
to
help
get
him,
up.
bro.
You funny as hell. To get up. The
Get
Meek
up,
Mills. That's
bro.
crazy.
There's nobody out there to help him right now. And it's just tragic. Because Deku fighting Todoroki, and it's like,
Yeah, and that's enough already. So
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Todoroki at this point in time is a yeah. He's a monster.
he's
He's a
he's
monster.
able to currently right now they showed that All for One tried to take over his body, and Todoroki said no.
Nope.
And that nigga said, I gotta get closer.
Nope. Yep. Yep.
So yeah,
So
definitely interested, definitely approve. Y'all go watch it.
okay. All right. So next thing we'll talk about some things that's carrying over before we start getting into like the season, the
Mhm.
stuff that's rolled over this now. Dachiku still going strong.
Yes.
Um, you already know I was a fan of it beforehand. So, as someone that's new and you're new to it,
Mhm.
like how you feeling about it? Like how you feeling like it's
Oh, it's in my top. This in my top anime right now. Currently, I loved. Like we talked about right before we started recording, but I loved Soul Eater. It was one of the animes that got me back into anime when I had taken a break for like a minute. Someone showed me Soul Eater. I was like, shit, kind of interesting. Fire Force, the prequel to it. I was like, yes.
yeah.
And then to see this, and I'm like, And you told me just what I seen on the internet that she worked on Soul Eater and was one of the people that was approved to do the art style. Was one of the only people to approved to do the art style and help on it. That for Soul Eater is very interesting. So, um, to see this anime and to see the story, I'm hooked. I'm 100% hooked.
Okay, okay. I mean, look, man. Hey, look, man. I mean, I'm a fan of the artwork. I mean, Soul Eater, unfortunately for me, is sad because they never Soul
They
Eater
haven't
never been
finished
able
it.
to live to that. Yeah, they never finished it. And
It still technically could do a final season. It just ended off with her fighting with the dude. Like they locked him up. I vaguely remember it was so long ago, but it has no ending. So they could do a season finale of that. It come back.
I mean, technically, it is there. They finished to a certain degree, but I mean, I just think that it's like they've already done too much damage.
Mhm.
Personally, in my honest opinion, like it's done too much damage. If once again, if they showed just the regular way of how it went, we would be okay.
Okay.
We'd be okay. But they did not. So here we are again, another series that should have followed exactly what it is,
To the
and it
manga.
did not. And it did not.
Yep, I think that's what a lot of shows that or a lot of animes that are killed because they don't follow the continuity that is given in the manga. Promise of Neverland, Tokyo Ghoul, like
Especially Tokyo Ghoul. Like especially Tokyo Ghoul, bro. Like I mean,
so much potential.
yeah, I don't think that's the case. Like it's a yeah, Tokyo Ghoul should have been one of those ones. And it was gonna be one of those ones too.
Mhm.
Like 100%. But you know what? It didn't work well. So here we are. Sick about it. And now we ain't got shit for it. So it's like it's weird. It's
Yep.
weird. So okay.
Magakuda.
Now got your Kuda though. But got your Kuda.
Magakuda. Hey, look, they introduced baby. Well, they had already introduced baby girl. We saw her powers for a little bit that she can foresight and whatnot, but we don't know what Rudo can do fully. She can. She knows. She knows what he can do, but we ain't seen shit yet. We just barely scratched the surface of Rudo, but we seen baby girl last episode go crazy with her powers on some peons, but we seen her do some
I'm
shit.
about to say, yeah, if I remember correctly, I haven't watched y'all, but I don't know if they were fodder or not. But
They
yeah,
were definitely cannon fodder. And she grabbed a rocket, an RPG midair and turned that bitch and sent it back to them. I was like, yo, she
okay.
cold.
Okay. So that's what she's supposed to do. Okay.
Mhm,
All right. So she did what she was supposed to do. That's
mhm.
what she did, and she smoked him. She smoked him. Okay, cool. That's what I need to
And
know.
it ended. So the episode ends with uh which I'm predicting this now. You've read it.
Mhm.
No spoilers for the rest of we'll talk offline, but this is my prediction, chat. I think that's Rudo's dad. Or maybe not. I don't know.
I'm
Does
not gonna say
Rudo
anything.
actually know that who his dad is? But that nigga, come on now. Come on now.
Come on now.
It's either the dude in the mask or it's him. That's what I'm predicting. That one of the two, like this is uncle or something. Like they have to be related some way, shape, or form. The hair a little bit similar. Come on now. But the dude, the main, what is it? What are they called? The Raiders? I think there's the
Yeah.
Raiders. Yeah, the
Yeah.
main boss dude. He takes Rudo and the rest of the team without
Hmm.
the helpers. I think that's what their name is. Without them to a little underground area, and it's about to be a all out. I think it's like
Yeah.
six
It's
v
yeah.
six. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this is about to. And bro, Rudo was the first one to step up. He was on. What you do to Ano or Amo? Where she at? And nigga ain't care about nothing else. Where she at?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Rudo also about the smoke. I mean, anybody that's like that fan of a trash, I would hope that he's about that smoke 100%. Like that's kind of crazy.
Yep.
Okay. So with that being said, I'm personally a fan of it. I'm watching it still. Also, side note, I'm gonna go ahead and say this: the people that manga readers know, but just to have it on the record, Kurigabachi. They finally found a studio where they're going to pick for someone to do it. I haven't seen the release of the studio yet, but that's going to be next up. That's going to be one of those ones.
Okay.
That's going to be one of those ones. And if web comic as well, uh, LC, LC, I'm looking at, and it's a few other things that I'm waiting for them to announce. But those two, I think they'll have anime adaptations, and especially Kurigabachi is going to be it. It's going to be one of those ones. So,
Anime Sundays.
Yeah, when that happens. So, I mean, Gachakuda's carrying though, bro. In my honest opinion, yeah. Like, I mean, we'll get to. So, I guess we can start moving into the fall season anime. I know we're kind of rolling pretty quick, but because I'm gonna throw you a curveball at the end to see if you seen it or not. But be prepared for that one. Well, you can't really prepare if I ain't tell you, right? Just prepare. It's gonna be a curveball. So the Common Rider one.
Yes.
It's not really a Common Rider, obviously. I mean, I'm not in the comedy. Yeah. But I'm enjoying this one.
Yeah,
First episode, I'm enjoying it. It's good stuff. It's good quality. Man, I'm not mad at it. So, I don't know if you watched it, but give me your thoughts on that.
Bro, the very first episode when he was fighting the bear in the forest, bro, I know you know the callback, bro. If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear.
It's crazy work.
Bro, that man did not. Bro, the bear was like, he's a human. This man just threw me over this. What the hell is going on? But yeah, now to see that, and then they just introduced the ladybug girl. I forgot. I think her name is Tackle. Yes. They introduced her. Don't know why she got butt naked in the street, and then after she told the student, "Can you keep a secret?" And I'm like, "Ma'am, there's like several phones out. I'm pretty sure your shit about to be on live. What are you talking about keeping a secret?" But all right.
Right.
And then they introduced the actual villain, and like to see him do a little bit of what he can do, and I'm like, okay, so we're about to turn up. Yes, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my understanding is it's like One Punch Man. One Punch Man, the first season was pretty much a comedy. It had its gag tropes, but he was overpowered. This dude isn't really overpowered. He's regular dude. He's just strong as fuck and trained for his entire life. And I like when they do the gags. It's not like gag here, action, gag. And I'm like, when I see an anime that does that, it's just annoying to me.
Yeah, it gets annoying after a while. I agree. And they do a good job with that. They make it, it's not too gaggy, no pun intended, no diddy. That sounds crazy. You know what? Go ahead. So we just go have for the clip. It was, this one has no gag reflex. All right. This one has no gag reflex. Not me, because that's crazy. I don't participate in that.
What do you mean by that? This man said,
not me though. Not me though. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm enjoying it. I think it's going to be fun. I think that this is like the year or the season of funny anime, because that's funny. There's one, the Rooster Fighter is coming out.
Ain't that like a isekai? Is that the isekai one?
I don't think it may be. I'm not
There's
sure.
There's like one where it's like a chicken, and I thought it was like an isekai. I haven't actually watched it yet.
Yeah. I don't think it came out just yet, but I think I'm gonna watch that. Action seems top notch for a chicken. That sounds weird, but I'm gonna be watching that. One Punch Man came back out after 4 to 5 years.
Did it finally drop?
Yeah. And people are complaining about the animation because they're saying like the guy that's drawing this was drawing like hentai, and apparently like the old man that was for Goro, and they lost. Well, he got away and they lost. He was doing the pen needle, what's name, and for some odd reason he had his ass out. Someone pointed that out.
They said
I didn't notice it, but that's kind of crazy.
The creator came out and said this season isn't going to be too special, and like people were already in an uproar about that. There's like season 2 was better, or is better than season 3. Like the writer
Yeah,
came out and said that before it had even dropped, and I'm like, damn, he didn't even give his shit a chance.
yeah, yeah. No, that's a fact. Yeah, I also read that too. So he kind of shot it in the foot. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, One Punch Man, people love One Punch Man, right?
Mm.
Um, I'm not like a huge fan of One Punch Man because I hate like tropey ass like characters like that. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I'm not a fan of none of that shit. But um, I do think that that the characters around it makes it work. Okay, like I think it's around it makes it work, and I think that that's the biggest thing to it. Um, and the characters outside of him is the real reason why the show is really what it is. That's the thing. But outside of that, like I can't stand trophy. I can't stand people like that. I can't stand super broken characters because what are you here for? There technically should be no development because you
I
are the strongest.
so that's why that was the only reason why I liked One Punch Man. At least the first season. I still haven't gotten around to watching the second season, but the first season I really liked it because you're not supposed to take the anime seriously, and it was literally a gag and a laughing. It was a spit in the face at Goku fans, I want to say, because the whole thing was supposed to be a gag for Goku fans. The creator even said like he's like I just don't like the fact that you got a character like Goku and everybody swears up and down he can't lose. So I'm gonna just make a character and he can't lose. he can't lose. He goes up against Goku, can't lose. You can't prove that he can't lose because we haven't seen the full potential of One Punch Man. So you
Yeah,
can't lose. And that's the gag about it because it's like, yeah, I mean, I at that time that I was watching anime, and to be fair, when One Punch Man dropped, we didn't really have that much anime. We did, but it wasn't to the extent that I feel like we have now. Like there's so many different variations of, and I think that is the topic that we could talk about too. Is it hasn't been the whole big uh anime character like someone as powerful as Goku that we've seen. It's been a lot of like low level anime or low tier power levels that we've seen that have brought good animation. Demon Slayer.
yeah. I'm interested. I'm interested in the smaller ones, to be honest with you. Like all the big, I'm flexing, we got all these powers. I don't really give a fuck about. I
Yeah.
mean,
I think people are tired of that because it's like you already know the character is going to win, and that's why I kind of fell off with Dragon Ball or Super was because it's like you already know Goku's going to win, and there hasn't been a thing stating that he's going to pass on his mantle to someone else. I like animes where it's like, okay, prime example, Solo Leveling. You already know this dude is gonna be number one. Like you can tell. Come on now. But when you have an anime that builds on characters, Gachikuta, I'm bringing it back. Gachikuta. We know Rudo is strong, but Rudo can get his ass beat. Rudo's not
right.
gonna come out of nowhere and just like there were so many times where I was like, oh, I was expecting Rudo to just awaken a power that he didn't have. I mean, he did technically do that,
I'm
but
about to
it
say
wasn't.
he did that.
It wasn't like he like when he fought the dreadhead dude. I can't think of his name, but when he fought him,
Yeah,
he awokened it, and yeah, he was beating his ass. But then the tables turned, and he was about to get his ass beat once the dude figured out his powers. They had to team up, and I'm like, cool. So Rudo's not overly powerful right off the bat.
yeah. Not overly powerful is the best way to put it. Not overly powerful. Correct.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. And I understand that. And I understand that completely. So I don't like overpower. What's the name? Like if you can create a series where it's like ridiculous powers and they work, then okay, it works. But so far, excuse me, I haven't seen it done well.
No,
Nor
because
do
it's
I care
just
about it.
like it's you already know what's gonna happen with that one character. Now, granted, there is one that I don't know the name of it yet, and I'm my fault. I should have came prepared. But there is one that I'm looking into where apparently it's two kids. They get separated at birth, and they're supposed to be leaders of the demon realm or something like that, but they don't know this. And the whole premise of the anime is they're supposed to be finding out this information. But there's a lot of shit. The creator and the art style is very Full Metal, but the creator of it created Full
Yeah,
Metal.
Full Metal. I've been seeing that too, and I've been waiting for that. Yep.
Bruh, that shit looked
Yep.
good. That shit looked really good. And I was like, okay, cool. So we already know that they're expected to be powerful. We're just watching the journey. Now,
Yeah.
like I said, don't overly have them doing some crazy shit right off the back. And it's like, whoa. And then that shit to me is like,
Well, that's not Full Metal Alchemist, vibe. So I'm cool with that. Like, I think
yeah.
I trust them to doing that. I'm not worried about that at all, honestly. So, damn, excuse me, huh? So I'm excited about that. Let's see what else do we have that we need to discuss about this season. I spoke about Digimon B
Oh
Breaker. I haven't
yeah.
had a chance to look. Haven't had a chance to watch that just yet. But as soon as I get a chance, probably today, I'll be watching that.
People have been saying it's been pretty good. From like I said, I've only seen like two videos of two people talking about it, and they said, it's good. They said Toy Animation went crazy with it. So
That's what we
I'm
need.
here for it.
And I'm a fan of the old school like Digimon movies. Like, I mean, I loved Pokemon, but Digimon was my shit. I had the Digidex. I had all that shit because I'm letting you know that right now. Like, Digimon was supposed to be elite, dog. I don't care what nobody say. Elitist, no. If you don't know, you're hating. It's crazy. So that's where I'm at with it. But let's see. Oh, Spy Family season 2 came out. Need to catch up.
Me too.
Yeah, need to catch up. I've already watched the first season. I'm a fan of Spy Family, but and then you know what? I realized during this season, it's a lot of spy stuff.
Yeah.
Sakamoto Days at one point in time. Then we roll over to Spy Family 2, season 2, and Netflix dropped out another banger too with Splinter Cell. It's So for me, we need to start having a real conversation about like Netflix producing shows, especially animations, because so far they rarely starting not to miss, bro. Like,
I think the reason being that is, and I we touched on it a little bit during the Marvel pod or comic pod.
mm-hmm.
I think the reason being, and I brought this up, people are tired of Crunchyroll. I mean, not only for the decision that they made for who they sided with, and we talked about that, but we don't talk about politics here. But
We know.
I think the fact that you got Hulu, which is soon to be not Hulu anymore. It's just going to be Disney Plus because Disney Plus said we're taking the name Hulu off. But
Yep.
we have everything from Hulu. Hulu has a bunch of anime over there. Netflix has a bunch of anime. From what I've seen, I think Paramount is also starting to get some stuff. Prime has some hidden gems that I didn't even know when I was scrolling through. Amazon has some shit on there too. So I do like, going back to the conversation, I do like the fact that it's not just anime all in one place, because there are things that I've noticed that I want to watch on Crunchyroll, or things that I want to watch that aren't on Crunchyroll.
Right.
They're like elsewhere. And I'm like, that's good and bad, because it's like I have to sit here and spend money on another streaming service unless you got a nigga like James that know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm talking about it. I'm talking about that. You know what I'm saying? We keep that on the low.
Unless you got the hook up. But
Right.
outside of that, it does suck because apparently in other countries, they have access to anime, but then that also goes back or to certain animes, but then that also goes back to the whole Netflix thing where certain regions have access to shows that we don't. So it does kind of it's just a whole thing that I think it's a cool concept. I am glad that Netflix is starting to put more animes out there. I do think that they need to bring some more from other countries that maybe they haven't been translated. Invest in a translator. and invest
Yeah.
in doing that. I think that's also the problem with Crunchyroll as well, is why they haven't um invested in some of the animes that are already maybe on other sites, is because they don't have the time, or they should have the resources, but I want to say the time to
Hmm.
translate them to the fullest extent.
I agree. I agree. Because I mean, a lot of people complain. Because that's the thing about it is, for the hookup, you know what I'm saying? That um I know that people ask about like subs. I mean dubs, right? But you also gotta understand too that the reason why I put subs on there is because subs release first.
Yeah.
After the season's over, they have to find somebody to translate and stuff like that. That stuff gets difficult. So, I personally am a sub fan. I like to hear them in their original voices. It's nothing else cannot replicate it. But I understand why some people prefer like dub because they got kids and they like to do other things with it. Hey man,
To
don't
each his
watch
own.
the anime if you can't pay attention. All right,
That's
that's
crazy.
where I'm standing with. Don't deserve to be background noise. I ever hear y'all talking about JJK's background noise, we gonna have to knuckle up because you're crazy. All right, this is what it is. So, um, yeah. So I mean, I'm that's something that be put in there. I personally would want to have it in one place, which is why the Connect works pretty well for the most
Mhm.
part. But yeah, I get what you're saying too. Personally, I would like it one. I just like that Netflix is producing their own stuff.
Yes.
And I like that. I like that, and it's good. I mean, we can go as far as back to Blue Eye Samurai, but we had two gems this year, which was Devil May Cry, good, and now the Splinter Cell, 6 episodes in, looks good, looks good. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I saw the trailer
yeah,
for it and I was like, is this real? And crazy enough, before I had seen the trailer, I was just talking about like, I was like, okay, they're bringing out Battlefield 6. This is a little side thing that we're talking about right now, but they're
mhm.
bringing out Battlefield 6. We haven't had a Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon in a minute, or a Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell in a minute. And I'm like, where them games at, bro? The spy games that really we just had Metal Gear, and I heard Metal Gear was really good. So
Yeah,
bring out
yeah.
another, like, come on, bro. Like, it's there. It's there. I'd play the fuck out of it, bro.
Oh, we already know. See, yes, Solid Snake. Man, I done had my. I'm done with that time with Solid Snake.
Yeah.
Snake. Look, hey, we're good. I good. So, but no, that joint is fire. I agree with that. Okay. So
Oh,
another. What's up?
real quick. Hidden
Uh-huh.
gem, because I just found this shit out yesterday, and I don't know why the Halo fan in me, I should really kick myself in the ass, but I didn't know that Halo Legends was made by anime studios. I never knew that. I never knew that. That should kick myself in the ass. But that, I was always wondering why. I was like, this shit is actually really good. But now it explains why it was had no continuity. So before there were Visions on Disney Plus, there was Halo Legends. Y'all should go check that out.
It's just like 8 years old.
Nah, it's probably older than that, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm being very generous. Oh my gosh, dog. I mean, Halo Legends. I like Halo Legends because it showed some of the stuff, the background stuff, and it was pretty good. Like I always thought Halo should have had an anime series.
Yeah.
Yeah, the animated series should have been that, and it showed multiple reasons. Like Halo Legends was done pretty fucking well. So I agree with that. I agree with that. Um yeah, your chief white lily ass thing is blowing up.
Bro.
I like I don't. I'm just getting notifications like 1100. Oh, what video seemed to pop to get to 1K here. I don't want to see Master Chief White Lily ass. I'm like, well,
That's the one.
okay. People having conversations with me about it. My father seen it. Hey, bro. You cannot start off a conversation like that. All right, it's not a conversation. This is not something to say. Please, please.
What is
All
this
right.
white lily ass that we talking about?
Right, this is crazy. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Need to say I'm gonna leave that for more so like TV shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they don't release no animation, but they should.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the next series I want to talk about is Sanda. Have you heard of Sanda?
Nah.
So Sanda's about this kid that is related to Santa Claus.
Oh yes, yes. And he's like, I think I seen like a little trailer. He had died or got stabbed, and then the nigga just gets the powers. He's like a descendant of Santa Claus,
Yes, he is.
and he just becomes buff as shit. And I'm just like,
Yes,
this is so goofy.
and
I gotta watch it.
I'm about to say, and he eats gummies to stay as a child.
That's so
Yes,
goofy.
yes. I mean, the story unfolds. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Okay, y'all have time to get out of here. Okay, so spoiler. Yes, it starts off with this kid, and I'm denying it, saying, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about." And this girl that goes missing. Girl goes missing, and one of the girls in class he's in love with, her friend is the one that's missing, and she's like, the only person that can help is Santa Claus. So, okay, so she's trying to pressure the main character to wear red. He's like, you have a restriction and you're already as of age and all this stuff. So the last thing for you need to do is put on red. At first, you think like, this bitch is crazy. She is still crazy, but this bitch is crazy. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be some other way. No. So he denies it. I'm like, all right, how is he gonna turn to Santa Claus? Because maybe it's something that he don't know. In reality, he does know. And how she end up having him wear red, she stabs him. So it's twisted. It's twisted. I think that's going to be enjoyable. Once again, more of a comedy thing, and I find myself watching it. So I guess I can't say that I don't really like comedy anime, huh? It's dwindling because
I don't think there's that many that are good. I think that's the problem when it comes to like comedy ones, because like there's not that many that's good. And then we're at a time right now, fall season, end of the year. I think with all the action ones that we had, I think it is a kind of a good time to. This is around the time where people start doing. You got Thanksgiving, and then you got Christmas right around the corner.
Yeah.
I feel like there's hot take. I feel like there needs to be more thriller animes. I feel like we don't get a lot of those.
Yeah. I got no thriller anime. I ain't got no thriller. We ain't got no thrillers. We ain't got nobody killing. Yeah, I'm tweaking. My bad. Yeah, but I agree. We don't have seasonal anime, which should be something actually. Yeah. Like Santa coming out around fall should probably come out, but it's gonna be like December, winterish. I can rock with that. But like I would like for anime studios to understand that concept, and that would be cool too. Like to have a Halloween series that comes out around that time, because it's not like we get seasons and episodes a year apart anyway at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like
just release around the time that, especially like there are thriller ones, but I feel like I said, they're a dime a dozen. There's more action ones, like straight action ones. There's more comedy ones. There's more isekai ones than there are like straight like just thrillers that just make you go,
yeah, that's what I would like though, because like the animation you could do. Speaking of that, that's one of the reasons why I want to go ahead and throw another curveball in. JJK Mudula, however you want to pronounce it. I like it and how it's drawn, because it's drawn. The person that is drawing it was doing horror series. So when you watch it and you read it, you can tell the horror type of like style that it's in. Heavy lines, like it's drawn very well. It's only 5 chapters in, and I think that that's going to be a hit. It's supposed to be a short volume, very, very short. I think like 30 volumes, 50 is supposed to be really, really short. But that shit is torch so far. So I do want that. I want more horror. I want more thriller. I feel like that truck in the background been passing by. Like I don't know what's going on. It's just bothering me. But yeah, when I boom me, I react with the Uzi. But no. But seriously, I think that we should do that. I think that there should be more thriller, more horror. I think that that's the way that animation can expand on that way more than real life stuff and real life gore. So we don't have too many people tapping in on that.
And I realized that made that statement, but there is one that I wanted to check out that is a thriller, drama, sci-fi. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you.
Okay.
Togepi's Original Sin.
Huh. Let me see. May got me. Originals and
6 episodes in, and
oh, I've seen this. I've seen this
I
before.
heard this
Wow.
shit is dark.
I'm
It
about to
has a
say, oh yeah, when she said shit and everything happened. Yeah, when Mies, a lonely fourth grader, vowed to bring back her smile.
apparently there's a, how do I say this? Control Alt deleted child that's being suspended in the air. But you don't see the
Okay.
full child. You just see the feet and the little squid thing just touches the feet. That's the one of the images that was shown on the video that I seen it. I was like, we might have to watch this. I don't know if it'll be
Okay.
safe for Twitch, but we will see.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Excessive bullying watching. And I'm honestly speechless. We started looking off a cute, wholesome story, and then it turns dark and emotional turn. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So guilt. Okay. So some heavy stuff. I'm gonna give it a watch. That'll be something we could talk about next week.
All
For
right.
sure. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Are you ready for this curveball?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me more shine on Splinter Cell. So before we move to that, Splinter Cell has been really good, straightforward, 25, 20-minute episodes. So it flies by quick. You're gonna blink before you know it's done. You're like, what the hell happened? It does have a little bit of CGI, but CGI is done well. Listen, I like the MC. You got Fisher, of course, Sam Fisher, old school, old Sam Fisher, the one that's been in the games as one of the MCs, is pretty much MC, and basically like his co-MC is a African American woman with locks. She's
I did
nice.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she's nice, but yeah, she a little too emotional. But and Fisher doing Fisher things. So, I suggest go taking that look. Like I said, on the sixth, seventh episodes in. It's only 8. It should be a quick watch. I think it's something for us to discuss
Right.
later on. Hopefully, maybe Faison take a look at it too, and maybe we can kind of move it to the comics section. If you really want to talk about it, we'll talk about that in the group chat. Okay. Hopefully, we can get out here a little early, but I know you got a stream prepare for and stuff like that. So I'm gonna ask you this: the curveball, Death Battle. Did you see it?
Are we talking about? I didn't see it, but are we talking about Blade versus Buffy the Vampire? Yeah. Okay. I did. Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm glad you brought this bullshit up. So look, right. I didn't watch it, but I was watching King Lion's take on it. I think it was either a live stream or an actual video. And I was like, I didn't know it was a death battle though. I thought somebody just said that,
Yeah,
this
Death
versus this.
Battle.
And I'm not gonna lie, he broke that shit down very well. People saying that she could he wouldn't be able to fight her with that axe because it's just wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Blade has Blade has more feats and more powers to go against Buffy than Buffy has to go against Buffy. Like, let's keep it real. The whole ability that they showed where she could they said Blade's ability was a possession ability. It's not. It's not a possession ability. King Lion broke it down and said that the ability, the smoke or mist ability that he has, doesn't possess you. It goes inside you and erupts you from the inside and blows you the fuck up. So wrong there that they did. Yeah, her pretty much from what I've seen, from what he showed, I was like, that didn't even. We're talking about someone who specializes in killing and someone who doesn't really want to be a vampire slayer.
I mean,
I'm
about to say, I have to do some more research on it because I mean, I know about Blade, so I obviously came in this bias. But I didn't know that Buffy comics extended to 516, which is more than what Blade has, and I didn't know that she eventually even has anything this as broken because that axe, I really searched that axe.
Yeah,
Why do you have a dimensional cutting axe?
yeah, yeah.
That's I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like
No,
uh,
the way I'm telling you, I'm gonna send you the shit. And I thought so too because I was like a dimensional. What the fuck? What the hell does Blade have? And then there were shit that I didn't even know that Blade could do. That Blade can do.
mhm.
And he fought against is it Cersei or somebody that's 10 times more magical power. He specializes in killing magic shit. So
Yeah.
no, granted, I didn't know. I knew that Buffy had comics. I knew that because my uncle had a few of them.
Mhm.
Same as you, I didn't know how to the extent that she
Yeah,
had.
me. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, wash. Then let that happen. I'm like,
Now, granted, it's an interesting fight, but let's the depth and granted, like I said, he also broke this shit down too. The power that they gave her is the same power that she didn't even accept. And she knew that that shit wouldn't work in the show. It's in the show. So, like I said, I'm gonna send you all of this shit after this, and
well,
I want you to watch it.
I mean, okay. So let me put it like this. Like, okay, here's the problem with that though. And I'll watch the video and we can talk about this and carry this one next week. I'm familiar with show Buffy. That's what I was kind of scaled towards Blade, which wasn't fair. I'm not necessarily familiar with comic Buffy because we know comic books can get very, very broken.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to do a deep dive into that. I'm going to watch the video you say, but I'm also going to do a deep dive into that because to me, it shouldn't have been a question. Call me biased, call me what you want,
bro.
and I'm not going to lie. They would like to make a blonde haired white woman just magically get all these powers to be one of the coolest brothers to ever grace comics. But
you don't know Dagger. Or you don't know Cloak. We know Dagger though. That's crazy.
Right. So I mean, I'm just saying it's a little weird. It's a little weird that this happened. But you know what? They said all these comics existed. So I'm like, let me not put my biasness to the side and do some research. Because I may end up eating my words. But right now, I don't agree with it.
Her feats make sense. Like how they stack the character up makes sense. But like I said, there was a lot of things that didn't add up to Blade's feats in his actual comic book feats. Because what they used was comic book feats, and saying that dimensional prime example, they kept going back to the axe and showing how the axe could slice through his sword and his head, but Blade has feats that would prove that that shit wouldn't happen. Granted, they use shit from the show and the comics to justify this and saying that, like I said, her power up to beat him is the same power up she didn't use or she didn't accept. And we all know with Death Battle, the shit don't be adding up when it needs to be adding up.
What power she didn't accept? Being blonde. Let me stop throwing dirt.
No,
my bad. Go ahead, so we can wrap this up.
I don't know what the name of the power, but basically she was given an option to be possessed, and it would have made her super fucking strong and like the pinnacle of, I guess, the monsters or whatever the fuck she'd be fighting vampires and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't accept it because of the fact of something with her friend. Once I realized that this shit didn't make no fucking sense to why the fuck are we comparing this bitch to Blade? Like, it's fucking Blade.
I get it. The vampire slayer, she's slaying the vampire. Let's just be real. It ain't no vampire like Blade. I hate to say it, but it ain't no vampire like Blade.
Let's be honest. Let's be real with ourselves. Dean and Sam could take her ass out. Let's not do that.
Show-wise, I agree. Show-wise, I agree. Show-wise, later down the line, I kind of agree. Y'all. Maybe I got to go back and watch Buffy. Maybe I'm hating.
Where my supernatural fans at?
Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord. Okay. Supernatural fans. Okay. Well, that was one. I just want you to run me by the video. We can pick up this tomorrow. We'll talk about this with Faison. I know that this puts a comic book thing for real. It's 100%. Yeah, so we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it next Monday what's the name. But I would like for you to put in the group chat, the
Oh
Instagram
yeah, I
group
got
chat.
you.
We take a video and we go from there. But outside of that, we just got to catch up on anime, both of us, so we can get a little bit more in depth and talking about this stuff. Do you have anything else that you want to shout out before we go ahead and wrap this up?
I think One Piece is moving into a was it no Elbath. We're moving into
Yeah, it's moving to
Elbath
Elbath.
finally.
Oh, we
Um
gotta talk about that next week too.
that
How
shit
they
that
had
shit
Zoro stepping, how they had Zoro moving, not last week, but the week before that. It's
um
crazy.
that real quick honorable mentions Togen Inaki. That shit has
Yeah.
been has been
It's
that
been.
I hey look James, I ain't gonna hold you
Uh,
outside of the action.
yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
bro, I had
I
some
did say I was most excited about that one, and it failed me. I didn't put my crown jewel on it, but I thought that was going to be an exciting one.
man. James said you gotta watch it. It's gonna be good.
It's going to be good.
the
I'm like,
hey,
look,
look,
bro, you
the
got a
peak in
blood.
question. The peak in question.
The peak is in question. The peak is in question. Look, all I'm saying is, I said that. Thank God I said that, and thank God I said that before it came out, and not the product in the middle and being like, "Hey, Cryptid, this shit's
Hey,
still
you gotta
good.
watch
Watch this
this.
shit." Nah, yeah. So I'm glad I said that beforehand because I mean, let's just be real. On paper, come on now, we got blood bending with demons and hunting. It sounds like it's a winner. It sounds like it's a hit. We all know anime, and then it comes out to be. I've seen
Yep,
worse. Yeah, I've seen worse. I've
bro.
seen worse.
Every
But
episode they show a female character. She got bigger titties than the one in the
oh my
previous episode.
gosh, yeah, that's
And the
crazy.
what's wild is the last video I posted of it is the video that's been going crazy, and it's the one where homie went to the doctor to get his blood drawn, and Shorty said, "Oh, you still a virgin? And I could take your V card right now." And this nigga was like, "Huh? You want to see some titties? I got you." Shorty said, "I was like, what the fuck is this?"
I ain't even finished watching that because I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's supposed to be a gag. It's supposed to be gag and action. It's supposed to be a lot of stuff mixed. And that's a prime example of certain things don't be need mixed. Just let it be serious.
Bro.
It could have been better probably when it was just straight serious. They trying to mix all this bullshit, trying to make it funny and all that type of shit.
I'm
Yeah, no.
fine with like the gag, but it's like every time they do it, it's like they want to go overboard. Prime example.
Yeah.
Few episodes ago, because it's like it's action. The action is there. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah.
Few episodes ago, Shorty was like, "Oh, so we're sleeping together. This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna fuck, and then we're gonna go to sleep, and then I'll wake up, make you breakfast, then we're gonna fuck again, then we're gonna go outside, do this, and we're gonna fuck again." I'm like, damn, the fuck?
This is dick crazy.
Bro,
This is dick crazy.
what
Dick
the
crazy,
hell
bro.
is this anime? And then, like I said, you got last episode, which was the doctor shit, and I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah, yeah. It's just
here we are.
you know what this. I mean, I'm not big into horny as things, so
Yeah.
I don't watch my anime for horny things. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it.
We're
All
not
right.
here for the gooners, okay?
Yeah, we're not here for the gooners for this one. So you know, I'm going to go ahead and label it and say, you know what, guys, on paper, that's my bad.
He said,
That's
I missed.
wrong. I missed. I missed. Now I know that going forward on paper, I don't go by paper. Okay. Don't go by paper. I go by first episode manga. I just read this a synopsis on this and said this could be interesting. I think this may be the most interesting one. But I'm wrong. We found the process. I got more hits than misses. I don't care. But the process needs to be refined.
Definitely got to do some fact checking.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. So, that being said, I ain't got anything. Wanting to get in and out with this one. I'm glad anime tosses back. It just sucks that we're pulling up on a weird season. And we'll be back at it next week, bro.
Yeah, we got some filler shit. Like I said, we still got the idea I told you about the versus battles and seeing who would go. And then we talked about bringing back Mugen.
Oh yeah.
Bringing back Mugen. We could do a versus and let the AI battle it out, see who would win.
Yeah, but I mean Mugen's kind of Mugen is broke as fuck.
Hey, it's the
So
time. Hey, people say that their character could win. Let's find out.
no, because they have Baki like beating motherfucking Gojo. Like, what are we doing here? Because it's not up, bruh, no, bruh. I mean, we can, but no, bruh. There's no, no. But
Hey man.
I'm down with it. But just know that there's nothing behind it, ladies and gentlemen. Do not take cryptic serious with that.
Hey,
All right.
hey, all I'm saying
What
is
is
your
wrong?
character can your character beat my character? That's all that matters.
There should be tears. So
Somebody gonna be
that's
crying.
it.
It
Oh
go beat
gosh.
me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All
There's
right,
only
y'all.
two
Well,
places, 1 and 2, and I'm not 2, nigga.
yeah, it's time for us to wrap this up. Y'all have a good night. Go hit a stream. Shout out to the Cryptic Clan.
We out.
Yeah, we
We
out.
doing horror, we doing shit, and see y'all Monday and Tuesday, and then tomorrow James is doing
Sports. Yep.
Sports.
We're recapping the week with the sports with the gang, especially with Face On. I know he there 24/7, 365. So y'all take it easy.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Take for take.
If it's